Hey, yo, what's up guys? Mr. Kydrix here again, doing another video for you guys today. Sorry for the lack of uploads on my channel. I've been very busy lately. I've been working 6 days a week for the past 3 months, and it's been taking up a lot of my time. But back here with another video, and as promised, I would show my Ray Harryhausen figure collection to you guys. So let's just get started. Starting off with the Emir from 20 Million Miles to Earth. This is by X Plus USA. It's part of the Ray Harryhausen film library collection that was released 20 years ago. I love the sculpt. Looks very accurate to the prop that was used in the film. I would really love the detail on it. Looks really good. The paint job, on the other hand, might not be accurate because in the film, the Emir, at least in the colorized version, was green with lighter hints of green. X Plus went with a different paint job for it, but I do like it overall. It does give the creature a natural look. I think it looks really nice. I love the eyes. They look really, really good. It's also posable as well, although you're mostly gonna have it posed like this anyway because you can't really put in any poses considering how it was made. But nonetheless, it could still be used for like stop motion videos if you wanted to. So yeah, I really like this figure a lot. Here's the tag it came with. It's a picture of Emir. 20 million miles to Earth. The character depicted here may vary slightly from the actual product, which it does. It's not the picture of the actual, figure itself. It's actually the resin statue that X Plus released. As you can see, it's number 3 in the line. X Plus USA. There's the sculptor. And on the back you can see Ray Harryhausen Film Library and then all the other figures that are part of the line. So yeah, there's the Emir. Up next we have the Cyclops and Dragon from the 7th Voyage of Sinbad, which is one of my personal favorite Ray Harryhausen films. So we'll start off by taking a look at the Cyclops. Awesome sculpt. This was my very first Ray Harryhausen figure, and I like that it's one of my favorite creatures from his films. Whenever I hear the name Ray Harryhausen, the Cyclops is usually what comes to mind, for me at least. Now the armature that was used for the Emir and 20 Million Miles to Earth was actually used for the Cyclops, and that's why their designs are almost similar, especially in their stance. And the roar was also reused. The Cyclops is also what the Emir was supposed to look like originally in the movie before they changed the design. But yeah, I really love the detail. The paint job on it is nice. I really love the eyes. Well, the eye on the creature looks really, really nice. Very demonic looking like it was in the film. This is actually the Cyclops from the first half of the film, since there's 2 of them. Paint job's nice. I like the detail on the goat legs. The articulation on it's nice. Its head is tilted and it's looking down, which is good because that's how he looked in the film. He was always looking down. So yeah, I like this figure a lot. It's probably my favorite from the film library collection. So yeah, really like this figure. Here's the dragon, which is a very, very impressive figure. I love the detail and the paintwork on it. It's very big, very sizable, which I do like. I didn't think I was gonna be able to get this figure, but someone sold it to me alongside 2 other figures from the line for a very, very decent price. Yeah, very happy to have this. I didn't think I was ever gonna get it. Thankfully I did. I love the claws. As always, I really love the eyes. Looks really good. The cuff around its neck. Now it is out of scale with the Cyclops. The dragon was much, much bigger in the film. But it's still a very, very large figure, as you can tell. You can see how big it is compared to the Cyclops. And here's their cards. Cyclops was the first one in the line. It's the X Plus resin statue. Cyclops, 7th Voyage of Sinbad. And then the dragon. The dragon did actually have a name in the movie. I think it was called Talos. Yeah, number 4 in the line. I really like this picture on it. It's really good. Tag's not in the best shape, but it's alright. So yeah, there you go, the two figures from the Seventh Voyage of Sinbad. Up next is Talos from Jason and the Argonauts. Again, another impressive figure. I like the detail on it. I also like the paint job on it. Gives it the tarnished, oxidized look that Talos had in the film. The sword is a bit warped. That's how it came in, but I do plan on fixing it soon. So yeah, really nice figure of Talos. Talos did actually scare the hell out of me when I was a kid. And yeah, very nice to have him figure form, but I didn't have a good childhood with Talos. Still a very impressive figure, and here's the tag. It's number 2 in the line. Jason and the Argonauts, Talos. Pretty much the same as the other tags, so yeah, Talos from Jason and the Argonauts. Alright, next up we have the Centaur, the Griffin, and Callie from the Golden Voyage of Sinbad. Gonna take a look at Callie first. Again, the detail on it is very impressive. I love the crown. Face looks nice. The detail on the arms looks great as well. The skull belt. It's got nice detail to make it look like stone. I also like the paint job with the little hints of green. I do wish that it came with the sword, since that's one of the infamous scenes from the film, the sword fight with Callie, but it's still a very impressive figure, and it does look like a statue. And it pretty much is, since the only thing that moves on this figure is its waist. I thought the arms would move, but they don't, but still, it's a very nice figure to have. And then another one of my personal favorites is the Centaur. Centaur is another one of my favorite creatures from the film. Its face looks good, the hair, the muscle details are good, the club in its hand, which it did have in the film. I just wish that the club was painted differently, since it's pretty much the same as the body. The fur detail on it's nice. I like the eye, as always. The eyes are very impressive on these figures. So yeah, I really do like the Centaur. And I also like the Griffin. The Griffin is one of the more beautiful creatures I think Ray Harryhausen has created. And the detail on it is really good. Again, I do like the eyes. Camera's not focusing too well. But yeah, very nice. The wings are nice, the feathers look good, the fur detail looks great, the paws as well. Love the expression. I just wish the paint job was a little bit better on it, because this looks pretty ugly for such a beautiful creature. I mean, it was like a goldish brown color in the film, and the wings were also the same color, but it looks super dull. I've been debating on whether or not I should touch it up myself, but either way, the figure is impressive as it is, and I do like that you can actually pose it with the Centaur. Make it look like they're fighting, like they did in the film. And here's their cards. Here's Callie. Golden Voyage of Sinbad. Again, it's the same as the others. Here's the Griffin's tag. It's number 7 in the line. It has a picture of the actual product, which is nice, seeing as most of these tags mostly have other images. And there's a Centaur. It's number 8 in the line. So yeah, there you go. The Golden Voyage of Sinbad figures. Centaur, Griffin, and Callie. Alright, next up we have my latest figure and the last one that I needed to complete the film library collection. It's the Minotaur from the film Sinbad and the Eye of the Tiger, which isn't really my favorite Sinbad film, but I did like the Minotaur in the film. And as you can see, the figure looks really nice. Like the detail on it. The spear is also removable as well. The paint job I do think is a little bit dull. I do remember it being a little bit more gold instead of this like bronze color. But still looks really nice nonetheless. As you can see, it's still fairly new because the tag is still attached. I forgot to mention that the tags on all these figures were attached. I just removed them because I think they look better that way. But yeah, number 5 in the line. There's a picture of it. You can't really see it, but yeah, Minotaur, Sinbad, and the Eye of the Tiger. It's funny because the picture actually shows it how it looks more like in the film, than this, you know, like weird bronze color. But yeah, so very happy to have this one, as I needed it again to complete the film library collection. And yeah, do like it a lot, since I did like the Minotaur in the film, even though it didn't really do too much. But yeah, very happy to have it. And last but not least, my personal favorite, the X Plus 30 centimeter Cyclops from the 7th Voyage of Sinbad. I absolutely love this figure. It's like the most accurate depiction of the Cyclops from the film, at least in my opinion. I love the detail on it, the paint job, everything on it is just great. The articulation looks really, really nice. Really, really loving this figure. It's actually the most expensive one that I have, whereas with the other ones I spend less than 50 bucks on. This one actually cost me about $100, but I think it was definitely worth it since it is an older figure. Here's the club, which is removable, which he doesn't use in the film. It's only seen for like a few scenes, but you never see the Cyclops use it at any point in the film. But it's great to have it as a little accessory piece, and it does look great as like a little accessory for the figure to have when you have it on your shelf. It did come with an interchangeable head, which is this one here, which is based on the Cyclops from the second half of the film. So you just heat it up with a hairdryer and then you put it on, and then you have the Cyclops from the second half of the film. So yeah, really nice detail. As you can see, it's got the duo set of horns like that one had in the movie. But personally, I like the Cyclops from the first half since that's the one that you see the most. And I do actually have one more Cyclops figure. It's actually a model kit. As you can see here, it's ready for paint. I have it built, so I'm gonna be painting it soon. It's got the 2 sets of horns. So this is the one from the second half of the film. Yeah, I'll have this one ready up and I'll put it in another video to show you guys. But yeah, there it is, the final 2 Cyclops that I own. Alright, so there you have it. There's my Ray Harryhausen figure collection. Most of them consist of the film library collection, as well as the larger X Plus figure, and the model kit that I need to work on. But yeah, another thing that I wanted to mention was that I do actually want to make little dioramas for each of these figures, just to give them, you know, a little something to stand on. So yeah, I might do one for the Cyclops, one for the Emer, one for the Centaur and the Griffin to make it look like they're fighting. So yeah, I have a lot of stuff planned for these figures, but this is what I have so far. Most of them, like I said, consist of the figures from the film library, which is a very impressive line. I definitely recommend it if you can find it for a decent price. I do have some other stuff that aren't really considered Ray Harryhausen figures, but I do have them to represent, you know, other films that he did, such as this flying saucer that I used to represent the one scene in the film, Earth versus the Flying Saucer. And also this little skeleton by the company called Papo to kind of represent the skeleton that we see in the 7th Voyage of Sinbad and also in Jason and the Argonauts. It's holding a axe. Wish it had a sword, but yeah, it also glows in the dark. But like I said, I don't really consider these part of the collection of Ray Harryhausen figures. I just have them as add-ons because they did appear in the film, and that's the closest things that I could find for them. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. And if you want to see individual reviews on my channel, I'll definitely do them for you. But until then, thanks for watching and stay awesome.